Olumide, EDO people, who's your guy? Now Olumide, Akpata, Olumide. See us we dey like beans and rice. EDO people, I will never leave your side.
The Labour Party is gearing up to take over Edo State. Remember, it's always been said that Edo State is the headquarters of the Labour Party, the Obidient movement, and they've been showing working. Even in the presidential election, they won it hands down for Mr. Peter Obi, and they also won a senatorial seat. And Olumide Akpata is looking forward to becoming the next governor of Edo State. Today there was a fitness march in Benin City. This is just in Benin City, and the Obidient is shut down everywhere. They are telling everyone in Benin that Edo State belongs to the Obidient movement, and that is a warning to the Labour Party. So I'm going to allow you to see the sight and sound coming from Benin City, the Obidient fitness walk in Benin City. We'll be back at the end of the video because we have a lot of things to talk about, especially that involves the Labour Party.
Massive show of support, from Edo people across board, young, old, women, children, coming out, market women, business women, leaving everything that's supposed to do today to come out in solidarity with their son, His Excellency, the incoming governor of Edo State. Everyone here is here. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, who is your guy? Who is your guy? He said everybody knows it's Olumide Akpata. That is your guy. My man, how are you doing? Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Everyone is saying Olumide Akpata is your guy. Everyone has left everything they are doing today. Who is your guy? 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 Olumide Akpata is your guy. Everyone is saying Olumide. My man, who is your guy? Olumide. Who is your guy? Olumide. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard this. Edo people have left everything they are doing today to come out to show support Olumide Akpata. Olumide. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Olumide Akpata. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the ignorance, the crowd that's massive. You can see what is happening in Edo State. This massive show of love. Coming out to say we are supporting our son, we are supporting our brother, we are supporting our friends, and we are here to say Edo has come to take it back. Edo people have come to take back their government. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy?
Olumide Akpata is our guy.
Who is your guy?
Olumide Akpata.
Who is your guy? Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all. Olumide Akpata is your guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Edo State. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Everyone is saying Olumide Akpata is your guy.
Yeah.
The driver is saying Olumide Akpata is your guy. The driver is saying Olumide Akpata is your guy.
That's the best
going to deliver to you. Wow. Calm down. Calm down. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your your guy? Ladies and gentlemen, you can see this very beautiful. These ladies are womanly beautiful. They left everything they're supposed to do today. They left it and come out to support their brother, their friend, their son. And they're saying it's Olumide, Akpata. Who is your guy?
Olu is my guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if ready, it's Olumide, Akpata. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Say something. Who is your guy?
The man that has the heart like King David. Wisdom.
Wow, he said he had the height, he had the heart, and the wisdom of King David. Who is your guy? Olumide Akpata is your guy. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy?
Akpata is coming.
Who is your guy?
Akpata is coming.
Who is your guy?
Akpata is our guy.
Wow, Olumide Akpata is. Everyone in the Edo State is saying Akpata is their guy. Who is your guy?
Akpata.
Who is your guy?
Akpata.
Olumide Akpata is your guy. Who is your guy?
Akpata is my
Who is your guy?
Akpata is
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here live in Edo State in Benin City, asking people who is their guy, and all of them are telling me Olumide is their guy. The passengers are saying Olumide is their guy, and the drivers are saying, who is your guy? Who is your guy?
Olu is my guy.
Who is your guy?
Governor Olu is my guy.
No. Olumide, yes, Olumide Akpata is your guy.
Yes.
Call it in full.
That's
Olumide Akpata is your guy. Who is your guy?
Olude.
Who is your guy?
Akpata
Who is your guy?
Barrister.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Don't
the
go there.
They say Olumide is your guy. Olumide is our guy. Who is your guy?
Labour Party is who we want. Olamide is our guy.
Wow, thank you so much. Who is your guy?
Olumide
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here live in Edo State, in Edo City, in Benin City. Everyone I've met today saying Olumide is their guy. The passengers are saying Olumide is their guy. The drivers are saying Olumide is their guy.
Olumide Akpata.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live in Edo State. You know, where we are taking Obidient Fitness March. Who is your guy? Obidient.
Olu Akpata.
Who is your guy? This is Joe Obidient. Joe Obidient, who is your guy?
Olumide
Joe
Akpata.
Obidient, who is your guy?
Olumide Akpata.
Who is your guy? Olumide Akpata. God safety. I don't want you to say it, but I know Olumide is your guy. Keep doing what you're doing. Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy? Who is your guy?
For so long, I'm not tired to take microphone. How many am I hold? On behalf of Labour Party, the Obidient family, una do well. God go bless you now. God go bless all of us. Even though I don't complain about the microphone, I must still praise the people who organize this worker. They try. You cannot get everything right. But this one, a lesson. Attention to detail. Very important. Labour must be different. We will be different. As you see me so, the standard high. Excellence or nothing. We not to give excuse. That's why we will put the best foot forward. If work there, we will find who amongst us fit do and well. No pride there the matter. The best man for the job. I go carry on. Best foot forward. We not campaign today. We just come. I mean the Senate come.
You should be one now. If the Senate make them say no meet us.
They no finish.
You no meet us, so
Check the cap when you wear.
the Senate.
Don't say now so the truck on the reverse now come. We don't want
They
you
don't
no
try
more.
that too. They don't try that.
We will not keep you for long. I have said thank you. My chairman, our Oga must tell you thank you too. Then we'll go house. Further information will be received. The waka just the start. Oh, na not tired. Na small one we do today. Some people ask me, say, you go enter motor, how? My people, they waka go enter motor, how? Error. We go full error. We go waka around. We go waka.
All right, just like the gubernatorial candidate Olumide Akpata said, is excellence or nothing. First of all, we must give it up to the Obidient. It's not easy for a group of persons that were disenfranchised in the last election, group of persons that were denied their inalienable rights to have their president, because everyone knows that Peter Obi won the election. The Obidient came out in every part of the country to vote for Mr. Peter Obi. They campaigned, used their own money to sponsor the campaign of Mr. Peter Obi, but they were denied that right to have him as the president because that election was compromised. It was compromised by the INEC, and then the judiciary legalized the compromised election. But they have been consistent in what they have been doing. They have been up there holding the government to account. You and I all know that it's only the Obidient that is calling the ears of the government. Other political parties are not there. It's either they are attacking Peter Obi or they are doing something else. But the Obidient has been the one that has been holding the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to account. So give it to them, coming out in Edo State in this large manner to show their support for the gubernatorial candidate. It shows the spirited nature of the Obidient movement. It shows that the Obidient movement, they are not giving up anytime soon. It shows that the Obidient movement, they are there and they are with Mr. Peter Obi. I could remember what Ayofayose said about the Obidient movement. He said that on the TVC. The TVC is owned by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He told them if Bola Ahmed Tinubu fails to give Nigeria what they want, that Peter Obi will remove it. That this Obidient movement you are seeing, they are not going to back out. They are not going to lose that. See what is happening on the social media space. Reno Mokri came with a lot of propaganda about Mr. Peter Obi and said that Mr. Peter Obi did not build any school while he was a governor in Anambra State. I mean, how can you say that about someone that revolutionized the educational sector in Anambra State, took Anambra State from 26 to become #1 in WAEC in Nigeria, and you're saying he did not build any school, neglecting what he did to revamp the educational sector in Anambra State. The educational sector in Anambra State that is being used all over the world as a model educational pattern. Then you saw what the Obidient did. They completely took over the narrative and they turned it, and they began to bring out every schools in Lagos State that was supposedly built by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All those schools have been abandoned. They are all dilapidated. So what do you want? Do you want someone that will build school and abandon it, or someone that will revolutionize and rehabilitate the school? That was what Mr. Peter Obi did. Peter Obi rehabilitated the schools. Go to social media, you will see Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you see Tinubu school service trending on social media, and the building you are seeing there, those are eyesores. I can bet you for a fact that you will never see that kind of building in Anambra State. You will never ever see that kind of building in Anambra State. That is because of what Mr. Peter Obi did in Anambra State. So I give it up to the Obedience, and they have shown it in the national level. They have shown it across the country. They are going to show it again in Edo State. Like they are telling the Edo people that it's over for the APC, it's over for the PDP. This is the time for the Labour Party to take over Edo State. Again, let us look at the gubernatorial candidate Olumide Akpata. I so much love his energy, and I love the way he galvanized the youth, galvanized the people, galvanized support from every part in Edo State. You know, when he took over the gubernatorial ticket in Edo State, there were a lot of this dissentment that it is not the turn of the Bini to produce the president, the gubernatorial candidate. They were saying that is a turn of another region, but he's coming in and is, you know, galvanized, telling them it is not about where the person is from, but what the person will do. You have someone that was from a particular region. What did the person did? You are seeing how dilapidated the road in Edo State is, and he is saying that he is going to change all that. I love the way he's galvanizing the youth. I love the way he's, you know, bringing everybody today. I love his energy. I love his enthusiasm, and he's really showing working. This man did a whole lot for the Labour Party. He did a whole lot for the Labour Party. Came in, bought so many vehicles, renovated so many offices in Edo State. I give it all to him. And I'm sure with what I'm seeing, with what is on ground, the Labour Party will win the Edo gubernatorial election. I am sure. Even he has promised that he's going to secure their vote. That is one thing that I love so much about it, that he's going to secure their vote. Then, finally, to the Labour Party. There is an issue in the Labour Party, especially in the last convention. The Obidient movement that is largely responsible for the success of the Labour Party is saying one thing. They want that election to be all-inclusive. They want the Obidient movement to be incorporated into the Labour Party, so the Obidient movement can present their own candidate and officials in the Labour Party. But what Julius Abure is doing, Julius Abure is scared that competent people are coming to take over the Labour Party, and that was why you saw him rushing to conduct that convention that has been annoyed by the Board of Trustees of the Labour Party. The Labour Party should understand that they are no longer that local champion they used to be. They should understand that they are no longer that placeholder they used to be. They should understand that they are a national party. Peter Obi has given the Labour Party a facelift. He has given the Labour Party a facelift. And that is what they must understand. The Obidient movement must, as a matter of fact, be integrated into the Labour Party. Because the Obidient movement is the heartbeat of the Labour Party. Take away the Obidient movement, Labour Party is dead. It's just, Labour Party will just become a carcass, will just become a shadow of its old self. These people that think that they are holding Labour Party to ransom, if they really want this party to become a national envy, they should step aside and allow a proper all-inclusive convention to be conducted. That sham of a convention that was conducted by Julius Abure, thank God it has been cancelled and it will remain cancelled. A new election should be conducted. And that is an election that will incorporate the Obidient into the Labour Party. Because the Obidient movement is the heartbeat of the Labour Party. They should not do anything that will make Peter Obi to leave the Labour Party. If Peter Obi should leave the Labour Party is gone. So they should put their house in order and ensure that a proper convention is conducted in the Labour Party. They are looking forward to taking over Edo State. For that to be done, they must come together. They must come together. I am so happy that the Obidient movement, they've stayed together despite the coordinated attack against them. The Obidient movement, they've stayed together despite losing at the national national election. They've stayed together. It is a testament that the Labour Party will do magnificently well if everything is put together, and definitely are going to win Edo State. That is a sure banker. They are going to win Edo State. But all the issues must be resolved because the Labour Party must prove to be a very different party. Different from APC, different from PDP. We don't want a party that will breed criminals. Look at what is happening in Edo State. Criminals. That's what we have in Nigeria as politicians. Imagine a politician paying the school fees of the kids up front, $720,000, whereas an average Kugite cannot afford to pay his or her school fees. Those are the kind of politicians they breed in Nigeria. The Labour Party is a different party, and they must show that every form of fraudulent activity should be devoid in the Labour Party. We don't want that in the Labour Party because we want to build the Labour Party to be a national party. And by the grace of God, that is going to be done. Congratulations to Olumide Akpata in advance, because he is the next governor of Edo State. There is no two ways about it. He is the next governor of Edo State. Edo State is Labour Party. Edo State is Obidient. Congratulations to them. Thank you for watching. Please ensure you like, subscribe, drop your comment reaction in the comment box. I will see you in the next video.